Okay, 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 let's hack. For 120. Instantly. Excellent work, Velvet. Yeah, it was such a hard work. I really had to press one button. Take a look straight away.
I have to get something off my chest. Yesterday at the hospital, something really tragic happened on my ward of all places. And it was a medical error. Somebody got an overdose of morphine. Oh my god. My patient, Miss Strelick, she didn't make it. And I feel awful, and I don't know how to live with my guilt, and I mean, technically, it wasn't even my fault. The nurse just gave her too large a dose of morphine, and I should have checked. Oh my god.
Oh shit. I need to send this. Maybe you should show this to Anna. Yeah, I think I should. If there's nothing else, I say. Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, hands, or whatever. Okay, let's send this to our dear Anna. Let me send it in the group chat. We found this video on JK's computer. Valentine. If Crow knew the video, that would mean... Oh my god, that's the proof. Now we know for sure that Crow manipulated me. He deliberately twisted the facts. Such an idiot. Yes, he knew that the others were innocent. And now also Roxy's life is in danger because of me. Julius will surely get there in time. No matter what happens to her, it's not your fault. I can't stand it anymore. Thanks, Velvet. Of course. I'll ask in the group chat. Roxy, say something, please. Julius, did you arrive at her place yet? I tried to reach her again too, without any luck. Crap, he shouldn't have gone by himself. Julius already took care of my rescue. He will also free Roxy from the clutches of the doctor. Not if she's a doctor herself. Nevertheless, I must admit, I'm worried about them too. Obviously, you'll be worried about them. What the fuck? I would be worried if you're not worried about them. Because then that would make you suspicious. Does anybody have Roxy's address? Andreas, you're not going anything, okay? I don't care about Julius as much as I care about you. No, sorry. No, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Good. More waiting. How long is this going to carry on? Every time we get a little closer to Crow, someone from our group dies. Soon there will be no one left. This must stop now. We can't lose anyone else. Exactly, so how long are we going to let this coward terrorize us? Why did I say coward? Coward. This pathetic freak is hiding behind his healings. And behind his minions. What the hell? He doesn't even dare to show us his face. What a coward. What the hell? What's this now? I'd love to know too. Oh god.
I'm not afraid to show my true face. You're the ones who go through life wearing a mask. I think it's time to reveal my identity to you.
Oh my god. Roxy. I knew it was Roxy.
Surprised?
I knew it was Roxy. I knew it was Roxy. I'm gonna say nothing because I know. I knew it was her. This simply can't be true. Roxy? Dr. Crow has been with us from the beginning. Your naivety doesn't fail to surprise me. I didn't think my cover would hold up this long. The hell, bro? The hell, bro? The hell, bro? Okay. Lucy, your words have had some truth in them. I will change the world. And for that, the world must know my true face. A revolution always begins in the shadows. But it has to end in the light. I'm not interested in your gibberish. Yeah, I'm not interested in your gibberish. Nobody needs your monologues right now. What about Julius? Oh god, yes, poor Julius. How can we save him? I've been waiting for this name. Raise the curtains for your great healing, Julius. Ah, shit.
Welcome to your healing, Julius.
The unknown in the depths of the water makes even a tough facade like you shudder. You can't escape. The chain on your foot will slowly pull you into the water, and in a few minutes your lungs will be flooded. If our friends don't solve the riddles, you will die in the depths.
Well, that is cool. Now we know who you are, and the madness still won't stop. I thought if we could expose her, we could finally stop her. Why should something so trivial interfere with my plans? You better concentrate on good old Julius. Especially you, Velvet. You'll be caught anyway. Even if this were to happen, it would not change Julius's fate. How can you do this to Julius? He came to your rescue without hesitating. He wanted to save you. That's exactly why I'm doing it for him. He is not incurable. If he survives his healing, he will become part of my paradise. He is being given the greatest honor. But enough. I just want to hear an answer from Velvet to this riddle. The hell, bro? If anyone but Velvet answers, Julius will die immediately. Seriously? What if I am not able to? Which tank is the first to fill completely with water? You better hurry. Okay, let's see. 1 won't fill. 5. Oh, won't fill 2. Because 2 is there, so it will keep going out. So, fills it up, also keeps going out to 4. I think it would be 2. Wait, let's see. 2. And then 4. 4 would be emptied out very quickly. 3. 6, the water won't even get to 6, so 6 would remain empty. Because of that being a bit crooked. And then 3. Because of the pipes being a bit weird at 4, between 4 and 2, I think it would stay in 2. 4 will throw it out to 3. I think it could even stay in 3. It's between 2 and 3 for me. Okay, see, the thing is, they say which tank is the first to fill completely with water. And completely with water. It won't be 1 because it will drain out, and it's like a straight up drain. It would drain out so easily. Straight up drain in the 5th one as well, so that would drain out too. In the 2nd one, I can feel like it's not gonna drain that quickly because it would eventually drain, but it would be the first to fill up because it's gonna fill up to 2. Because 5 is gonna put it in 2, and the thing is, because of the crooked pipes between 4 and 2, it wouldn't be able to drain out into 4 because water is not gonna go up. Like, it's more quick to fall down instead of up. So I think it would fill up 2 completely, and then eventually drain into 4, and then 3 would also fill up. But the thing is, it might not even get into 4th one if 2 pours it in. If 2 doesn't pour it in the 4th, because water is not gonna go up. Just like 3 and 6 could. Just like 6 could never fill up. So I think it should be 2. It should be 2. Let's see. Hopefully we're right. That is correct. Did I forget to explain the rules? I'll ask you a total of 4 questions and you can only answer 1 incorrectly. Shit. You answered the first one correctly. That means there are 3 more questions and you get to answer 1 of them incorrectly. If you answer 2 of them wrong, Julius will drown. You better concentrate. Shit, bro. OMG, I'd be devastated if something happened to Julius. Fuck off. You're such a coward, it's unbelievable. Roxy, why can't we help Velvet? I don't owe you any answers, Tim. I'm not preparing something for the next riddle. You have a moment to catch your breath. Don't worry. Of course, Julius' chains won't move in the meantime either. I'm not a monster after all. Yes, you are. You are a monster. Talk soon. She's just mocking us now. So, if I was right, should I get my Bix? I'm still stunned. How could Roxy be so good at pretending? No, she wasn't. I saw right through her shit. She deceived all of us. What? Roxy's Dr. Crow. Clara and I are in total shock. I didn't suspect her for a second. That is madness. Damn, everyone is texting me. How can Roxy do that to us? I'll try to help you from here. Help you support Julius somehow. Thanks, Shadow. Back in a minute. What's going on? She's a monster. Well, but we have to save Julius. I'm so scared of the second task. Psychopaths are masters of deception. And Roxy's a real psychopath. Please come online quickly. Wolf filled me in on everything. This is unbelievable that someone from your healing group actually is Dr. Crow. I kinda knew it. I've been suspecting that all along. Why didn't you say so? That way we might have known sooner. That Roxy isn't who she claims to be. That she isn't Roxy. What do you mean? I started a search in our databases. This is the real Roxy. Huh? The hell? Shit, bro. I've never seen this woman before. Classic case of identity theft. I'm so annoyed with myself. We should have focused more on the group members. Anyway, I was an idiot and never saw any reason to do that. I mean, I should have said something too. I always thought it was Roxy. We were aware that there were several healing groups. But no person ever showed up in both groups at the same time. And there was no connection between the groups. Still, I should have run a background check on the group members. It's not a question of blame now. Correct, Velvet. Helmet, what's our next step? We should focus on the following question. What is Crow's true identity? How is the woman in your group? Julius' chains are now pulling him further into the depths. Right down into death. Let's increase your motivation a bit. Guys. Julius, how are you? I'm not doing well at all, guys. It is Roxy, she's behind everything. She set me up. The address she gave me. That was a dead end. I was overpowered by 2 mouse people and shoved into a van. Holy shit, bro. Julius. We know about Roxy, Julius. She's forcing Velvet to solve puzzles. If Velvet gets 2 answers wrong. She will kill me, I know. Except for the chat function, everything is locked on my phone. I was going to send you my location and call you. Not a chance. But that's not all. A mechanism is pulling me deeper and deeper into a freezing pool. The water already catches up to my chest. This terrible emptiness underneath me feels just as awful as it did then. Holy shit. Yeah, he's got fear. I can't believe Roxy's making you suffer like this. She's still with you? No, she was never here. The cell phone was given to me by one of her psycho accomplices. I will save you, I promise. Well, but it's okay. I'm incredibly grateful to you for trying to save me. Don't blame yourself if it doesn't work out. That's not gonna happen, Julius. Getting emotional in the face of death, are we? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Cute. You sick piece of crap. You misunderstand. I'm doing this for you, Julius. I'm giving you the greatest gift possible. The opportunity to be healed. By confronting your greatest fear. Being purified and becoming a part of my new perfect world. What fucking world, woman? You're completely out of your mind. You'll understand it too one day, Velvet. But for now, let's get back to Julius. The water is literally up to his neck. You disgusting monster. Don't worry, dear Lucy. Soon phase 2 of your healing will begin. Well, but here comes the second task. Shit, bro, again? Ignorance and recklessness. A boulder that is rolled down a slope. Who dies? Lucy, Tim, Anna, me, or Julius himself? So the E, Julius throws that thing. Well, but I know you can do this. Hopefully. Julius is gonna throw that thing. E. It wouldn't land on D. D would be the one that's saved. Wouldn't their head be crushed? No, I think B would be the one that's saved. Okay. So this thing is, E would roll that thing down. I don't know if D might duck their head. I think they would still get hit on the head. And it would fall on C, and that would definitely die. Roxy would definitely die. And if Roxy dies, and the other boulder jumps, and the A would die, B would be the one that's saved. Tim would be the one that's saved. Shouldn't it be Tim that's saved? Okay, so I think B would be saved. Wait. They say who dies. Okay, if I think... What the fuck? Okay, if Julius rolls that thing down, it might not crush D's head. But it might crush D's head too. It might crush Anna's head still. And it might not, we don't know. And if it does crush... who the fuck even knows that it's gonna roll down and like actually kill Roxy? Because if it just stops there, because of that little thing in the boulder that Julius is holding, it might stop there, and it might not even roll down on Roxy for her to be crushed, and it might not even throw the other one down, other boulder up to A, and it might do all of that too. I don't know. I think there was no clear answer to this. I don't know. Because I just cannot see what could be clear. Please let it be right. Roxy, come on, that was right, wasn't it? Guys, the mechanism has stopped. The chain stopped pulling me underwater. Okay, finally, okay, yeah, that was a good one. Well done, Velvet. Thanks to you, Julius can breathe for another few precious minutes. I'm not gonna say anything. Roxy, please let Julius go. This is entirely in the hands of Velvet. Let's move on to the third task. Shit, bro, already? Aren't you gonna give me a few seconds and minutes? The hell, bro. 100 pessimists have spent an afternoon writing on a sheet of paper. On the sheet there are now 100 sentences numbered from 1 to 100. The first sentence is called exactly one sentence on this sheet is false. The second exactly two sentences on the sheet are false. The third exactly 3 sentences on this sheet are false. And so on. A single sentence on these 100 sentences is correct. A single sentence on these 100 sentences. Which one is it? 100 pessimists. Wait, pessimist isn't important. Pessimists mean the negative people. Have spent an entire afternoon writing on a sheet of paper. On the sheet there are now 100 sentences, numbers from 1. I think none of these sentences are correct because they're pessimists. Okay, wait up. On the sheet of 3 are now 100 sentences, numbered from 1 to 100. The first sentence is called exactly one sentence on the sheet is false. Second exactly 2 sentences on the sheet are false. The third exactly 3 sentences on this sheet are false, and so on. A single sentence of these 100 sentences is correct. I don't know, bro. Okay, so 100 pessimists have spent an afternoon writing on a sheet. They're pessimists. But the one thing the pessimists, like the last point is not the pessimist point, it's just a point of these people. Like whoever, like Dr. Crow, and that single sentence on these 100 sentences is correct. These 100 sentences, single sentence is each of these is correct. So only one sentence of these 100 sentences is correct. Which means 99 sentences are false. And the 99th sentence would be correct. Right? They're saying that only one sentence is correct. So it's like 99 sentences that are going to be incorrect. So the 99th would be correct. I don't know. I'm just going with it. I still have one shot if I'm not right at this. Hopefully it is still the right one though. Yay! We were right! Well done, the answer is correct. Velvet, yes. Thank you, oh thank God. I have to say, you never cease to amaze me, Velvet. It shows me that I was right to choose you. Chosen for what? We'll get to that later. After you were able to answer 3 out of 4 tasks correctly, you have successfully guided Julius through the first stage of his healing. First stage. Julius is free. You're letting Julius go. Well, we had an incredible breakthrough. I ran Roxy through our facial recognition software. And software took way too long to perform the entire database matching. That's why I entered following as a filter, TBBT. And this actually gave me a result. Bia Tiefenbrunner, whatever the fuck that name is. Are there authors? No one hears you, you little lamb. Holy shit, what the hell was that? Bia Tiefenbrunner. Yes. Take a look at this. This man is Horst Tiefenbrunner. What man? Bible killer dead. The horror comes to an end. Religious teacher 6-time serial killer. By Rebecca Baumann. For several weeks, a brutal series of murders spread horror all over Germany. The so-called Bible killer murdered a total of 6 young adults and left biblical inscriptions on their corpses. Now the identity of the alleged perpetrator has been clarified. We spoke to Chief Detective Hannah Feast, the head of the so-called Bible killer. All the victims were former students of the Eric Kastner School, where Horst T used to teach. The messages left on the corpse leaves no doubt that all of the murders were committed by the same perpetrator. To this moment, the police has provided little information about the public about this evidence and clues that led to the murderer. For Hannah Feast, however, one thing is certain: if Horst T hadn't been stopped, other young people would certainly have fallen victim to him. The 51-year-old religious teacher Horst T is said to have been responsible for the cruel kidnappings and subsequent murders we reported about already in the past weeks. Professor Manfred Feast from the University of Warburg sees delusional religious enthusiasm combined with a severe form of personality disorder as triggers for the act. For Feast, the alleged perpetrator Horst T, the acts appear to be a typical message from a psychopath. He was convinced that he was acting on behalf of God and wanted to bring this to the public. Today was confirmed to us that Horst T has died. Further information on the death of the Bible killer is currently being withheld from the public. Because after all, the name of the detective Feast was the same as the professor in the article, no matter what connection is. Do you think he was her father? We don't rule out anything. However, I wanted to share some other positive news with you. We searched for Roxy's face in all available footage from local surveillance cameras. For Bria's face, And we actually had a very recent match. He's recently left Park Street, heading south. I'll head over there right away. Why doesn't anyone say anything? Julius, are you okay? Guys, Velvet. You really did it. The chains just popped open. I got out of this fucking pool. Great. I was so worried about you, Velvet. We have to thank you for that. Thank God, I was so tense. Tell us where you are. We'll come to you. I've got to process this first. Roxy's betrayal. The water, the deep pool. The trauma from my childhood, the fear of drowning. Give me a few minutes. Roxy, you have to stop with this madness. We know who you are and we defeated you again. Give up already. Turn yourself in. How cute. I showed my face because I wanted to. The way I wanted to. Why did you reveal yourself to us? When I decided to be in a healing group incognito for the first time. Not only as a participant and as the master manipulator. I realized that it would be just a matter of time. I was expecting to be exposed nearly immediately. But no one figured out that I am Crow. Neither you, your pathetic hackers, nor the police. All you had to do was put one and one together. Even that wannabe reporter Thomas figured it out. I've been monitoring his cloud since he joined our group. That's how I knew he was following the right lead. Unfortunately, he ended up being poisoned. Why did he have to die if you were going to reveal yourself anyway? No one will get in the way of my new world order. He would have warned Julius and I couldn't let that happen.
After the goldsmith died, I began to suspect Crow might be a part of the group. We already know that Crow is a woman. That leaves only Lucy, Roxy and Anna from the original healing group. I can definitely rule out Anna. Her story is far too believable. So we only have Lucy and Roxy left. I was able to find Lucy's spa online. That covers 100% of Anna's story. Roxy, on the other hand, turned out to be a tricky one. I couldn't find anything about her. Nothing at all. I will now make my way to the civil registry. My older buddy Marco can maybe give me some info under the table.
We will avenge his death, I promise. Don't you get tired of these empty threats? I'm creating a better world. And I will not allow the plague to spread in it. I've had enough. Victoria, Valentine, Thomas, and all the other victims. You wanted to kill Clara and me. This ends now. Your survival was my one and only mistake. Such a thing will not happen again. You think you're still in control? We're on to you, Bea Tiefenbrunner. Impressive. So you uncovered my birth name. No one before you has ever managed to do that. We will also manage to stop you. No, I simply must heal the sick world. There must never be such monsters again. Monsters like him. My father was a very sick man. Is that why she's doing that then? On the one hand, he was obsessed with his faith. On the other hand, controlled by his primitive feelings. The press called him the Bible killer. Horst Tiefenbrunner was your father. Yes, he was. What are you talking about? Oh God, your father was the Bible killer? Newspapers were full of it a few years ago. I remember it as well. But Roxy, Bea, why are you doing this? Especially if you're condemning your father's actions. I guess it's time to tell you the whole story. My story. The world must finally understand that my deeds are significant and that a new world order is the only salvation. Don't you see it? My father's actions were absolutely monstrous. If someone had healed him of the evil inside him much earlier, none of those people would have died. If only I had been a little stronger when I was a teenager. Did he hurt you? My childhood was very violent. If I behaved sinfully, I was locked in an empty room. He would beat me if my behavior was not true to the Bible. The very worst thing was that he was unaware of his wickedness. He thought he was doing the right thing. He didn't realize how infected, how sick he was. I just couldn't take it anymore. I was 12 when I tried to perform my first healing. I don't want to say that. What did you do? I don't want to say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It's not her fault. I think she's traumatized. She's traumatized, and that she thinks now she's doing the right thing when she's also not doing the right thing. He wanted to lock me up in the sin room again. But then I saw it for the first time. It was like an enlightenment. I understood my role. I was destined for the unbelievable. His abysmal wickedness could be removed. I grabbed the kitchen knife and started cutting. Oh my god. Into his arms, his chest, his face. Each cut removed a little more of his plague. Unfortunately, he managed to escape. He locked himself in the sin room and called the police from there. Although my work was not yet done, he was not yet healed. Has he ever taken revenge? No, this monster opened a new door for me completely unconsciously. My father twisted the facts and made them believe that I repeatedly went after him. And the judge believed him. I was placed in a foster home for children with behavioral problems. And my father continued with his life. He moved to another city and began a new life as a religion teacher. And there he became what the press called the Bible killer. In the home, however, I came to recognize one of my gifts. The gift of inspiring others. 2 young brothers saw me as their leader. They both experienced terrible things in their childhood, and I knew I was right. The world must be healed, and I'm the one who will do it. Shit, you're traumatized. But yeah. Are you talking about JK and Oni? Correct? One brother was impulsive and hid his true self behind a door. The other one was quiet and only concerned with fulfilling his duties. Shit. The responsible perfectionist and the brat. With these brothers by my side, I also accomplished the first healing. New chairwoman of the Ulrich Group, home elected after outstanding performance and care, Joanna Silhand, was overwhelmingly elected to the board of directors of the nursing home. I'm so incredibly happy to be able to give back to these children. They make me smile every day. I want to give them the same, says Silverhand in the tears after her elections. Joanna Silverhand became a board member after 4 years of service. In her first 3 years, she didn't stand out that much, and some colleagues even referred to her as problematic. In her 4th year, however, Silverhand blossomed and became a favorite of children and colleagues alike. We were the ones who brought about this change of heart in her. In the past, she didn't care how us kids were doing. She never intervened when there was a conflict. At times, she even found it amusing when we hurt each other. I know how awful these homes can be. Unfortunately, there were also some nuns in my home who didn't care about us at all. I recognized the plague in her like I did with my father. Continue with the story. I wanted to tell me the whole thing first. We knew that Miss Silverhand was terrified of cockroaches. So JK collected at least 2 dozen of them. Oh my god. We released them in a room in the basement. We also stole the files of children who were severely abused by their parents. We wallpapered the whole wall with them. Then we used a pretext to lure Miss Silverhand into the room and locked her up in there for a night. She was supposed to see what these children had to go through. And live through her greatest fear herself at the same time. Dozens of cockroaches. I would kill myself. Something actually happened inside her. She understood that she had to change, and the next day she was a different person. Okay, obviously it works for some people. I can hardly believe I'm saying this, but well done. Nah. Why didn't you stick with that kind of feeling? Because I quickly understood that this would not be enough. The evil in people lies much deeper. The plague is devious and keeps itself hidden. To wipe it out completely, you must stop at absolutely nothing. Hey, you can even kill people in the process. Anyway, enough about my past. Oh shit, Roxy. Oh Bia. The next healing is about to begin. Who's healing? Be ready. Damn, she is a traumatized woman and she thinks she's doing the right thing. She's like her father. Velvet, Wolf. I'm almost there. Distract Beatrice and Bruna a little longer. Okay, I'll try. Thank you, Velvet. I'm counting on you. I just have to know now, Bia, why am I here? So you want to know what your role is in all this? Very well, Velvet. You're ready. Ready for what? I can feel it. I often try to convince people of the righteousness of my actions. Some joined my endeavor, others were lost. But most of the time, these people were already biased. From their perspective, it is crystal clear what is good and what is evil. But I needed a neutral person. A person who is completely balanced. That person is you, Velvet. You were the neutral observer. Go on. So you're interested. I've done my research on you, Velvet. I've been watching you for some time now. I know where you live. I know the people you care about. You're the perfect unbiased person. You will understand my actions. Shit, I already do understand your actions, but I still think you're running by trauma and eventually replace me. What were the 7 deadly sins all about? I never shared my father's views, but the 7 deadly sins perfectly reflect the plague in our world. This is also the case in your group. Lucy represents gluttony. She serves alcohol and disregards all boundaries. Burnt reflects greed. He earns money through others' suffering. The real Roxy represented lust. She slept with Anna's father, even though he was married. Julius represents wrath, full of anger and no longer able to think clearly. Tim is the sloth. He could have prevented the suicide of Anna's father. Valentine represented pride, the thing that he could still make the right decisions after a 16-hour shift. Last but not least, Anna, you were driven to me by envy of the lives of those who destroyed yours. Apart from the fact that none of these acts really happened 100% exactly like this, I'd be interested to know what the world serpent is all about. I am Ouroboros. I am absolute eternity. My world will exist for all time. I am Jurgen, wherever that is. I'll destroy this polluted world and create a new one from the ruins. Okay, but why were you in the group yourself? I'd like to know that too. You weren't part of that previous group? My potential successor was not in the last group either. I wanted to see it live, see it with my own eyes. After Anna contacted me, I was able to locate each of you. I tweaked your stories a little more so that Anna would believe me. She would not have recognized the plague in you otherwise. She needed my help. After I decided to add Velvet to the group as well, I killed the real Roxy and took her place. That's how Bia became Roxy. Since Anna had never seen the real Roxy, everything went according to plan. Gotta hand it to you. You planned it all perfectly. You gotta be kidding me. Kidding, Velvet. What? I'm just recognizing something. Velvet. What? I'm so sorry. She did make a perfect fucking plan. I'm not saying I'm gonna take her side. I've had enough from you. Velvet. Just think back for a second. One moment of doubt and the group treated you like scum. Or even Anna, a few twisted facts. And she was ready to send all of you to your deaths. Wait, it wasn't like that. Wasn't it? You didn't throw all your principles overboard without any evidence. The world is contaminated with selfish people and narcissists. I hate that Dr. Crow's right. You can see it every day in the news, but I still don't think you can heal it. You have to be stupid to think you can heal this world. This is how humans are programmed to be. God made us like this. We're supposed to feel all these wrong things to be human. The murders, the crime, all the filth that skates away without being forced to face their sins without a chance to purify themselves. I'm expecting an answer from you now. Do you want to change the world with me forever? Do you want to create a utopia? You cannot do that. It's impossible. You're acting like Light Yagami. A world without hate and war. Only my healings will bring about this world. Are you ready to take your rightful place at my side? You're stupid if you think you can change the world. No. Never. Are you sure? I'll give you one last chance. I'm not gonna take your side. Crow. Enough already. Let's stop the scarecrow already. That's right, together we will surely stop this madness. We'll do it for Valentine. Think carefully about what you're going to do. Will you join Dr. Crow and create a new world, or will you team up with the group to fight her and stop her? The real world isn't perfect, but it still has a lot of things we need. I will never betray my friends. We'll stop you, Crow. Your time is up, Crow. That's very disappointing. I had such high expectations for you, Velvet. Well, even I make mistakes. I was wrong about you, but that's irrelevant now. You are incurable. Someone else will ascend to the throne of my new world. You're not gonna make a new world because you're gonna die before it. But before that, I have a little surprise for you. Hera? Oh, I always knew she was a bit weird. Hera, what is this now? Isn't she?
Hi, Crowies. You didn't actually think I was on your side, did you? Because I serve only one master. And I'm just here to watch you fail. Happily, I might add. Leave me a like.
I always knew you were a fucking weirdo because you're... I won't say that, otherwise the whole YouTube community will cancel me. Okay. I always knew she was a bit weird. He was working for you? No way. I knew it. I knew it. She looks like someone that would work for Crow. I have the honor of initiating your last healing. Wolf? Wolf is blown into 1,000 pieces by the explosion. Follow his last minutes. Live with our premium access. We've got to help him, Shadow. The bomb is located in one of the company's computers. And this also connects it to the network. Shadow and Velvet. You act like great hackers, thinking you have a chance against my master. It's time for you to prove your skills. You have 5 minutes. After that, Wolf and all his records will be erased from his world. That's insane. Stop this madness already. Don't worry, we'll see each other again. Wolf, your healing begins now. Can you text Wolf? Test. Crap. Voice text function is working. Bomb seems to be real. I can read your messages, but I cannot type. It did not work out well for me. Well for me. I never thought I would end up in one of these healings too. Well, not Belle. I know what you meant. Don't worry, don't correct yourself right now. Shadow, we need to get to work right now. Thank you, I count on you. Shit. Just talk to Strasser. He called the bomb squad. But they need at least 15 minutes. No, we don't have that much time. They won't get there in time. This can't be for real. It is. Everything has been for real. Shadow, Velvet, you have to help him. I'm on it. Hang in there, Wolf.
Low battery, please recharge.
Hell, back in a sec. Ignore that. Good lord, Velvet. Shadow just contacted me. We already lost Victoria. We can't lose Wolf too. Yeah, we can't. We won't. Shadow's going to save him. We're not gonna let him die. We're not gonna let him die. That's right, we're not giving up hope. Which is why we shouldn't waste any more time either. Arresting Bia is the best chance to save Wolf. The hell is happening? Listen, I've now arrived at Park Street. As we know, Bia left the street heading south. From there you enter a play street with several family homes. But I can rule them out as Bia's hiding place. But there are two buildings at the end of the street that could be interesting. An old abandoned school. And an abandoned garden center with several greenhouses.
Low battery, please recharge.
Shut the F up. Since I'm all by myself, there's not enough time to storm up both buildings. After all, Hero and Bia are about to go into hiding for good. Well, but do you have any clue? Maybe you saw something in a picture or video she sent you. Which of the two buildings should I go into? I don't know. Maybe you saw something in the picture or video she sent to you. Wait. Let me see something. Strangers. Yeah. I don't know. Can we go into Roxy's chat? Dr. Crow, wait up. She's always standing in some kind of forest. I don't know if that could be a garden. Don't we have like a video on Roxy? Where is like the Roxy girl? The fake Dr. Crow. Where is her? Yeah.
Hey, you. I have to vent. You saw how Julius just reacted right now. Well, I'm actually pretty upset about it. Because, you know, the worst thing is that if he wasn't acting in such a disgusting way, actually be my type. I just don't get it. How can someone be like that?
Shut up. This gave us nothing. But that looks like a park. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. We're finding nothing in this. Let's go into the healing group. Where is the healing group? Healing. Okay. We find nothing. I see nothing. Is there a video that Roxy has sent and we have not seen it? I'm just gonna go with the abandoned garden center. Hopefully that is the right answer because that's the only thing I see. What makes you so sure? The background of Bia's videos look like it. Bia's videos? Videos. I cannot find any videos with Bia in it. What? I don't know. To add more for gut feeling, the background of Bia's videos look like this. I do not know. There's no time for explanations now because I honestly have no idea where I saw it. You're right. Hopefully it's the right building. I'm going in now. Shit. Hopefully. I don't want to put any pressure on. But the fucking countdown is still going. I'm slowly starting to panic. I'm on it, Wolf. But there are a lot of pitfalls hidden in the system. And from here my resources are limited. Can I help in any way? But I promise I won't let you down. Helmut is in the loop too. He has clues to Bia's hiding place. Maybe he can get the code for the bomb out of her. She will never give away the code. She's such a bitch. I can't stand this fucking tension. Wolf, we're thinking of you. Guys, stop it. Shadow has to focus. Can I do something to help? Velvet, quick. Yeah, finally. I was able to read the code of the bomb and bypass the pitfalls. Still, one incorrect entry. And the detonation mechanism is activated. Shit. You got this, I know it. I can't explain the technical details now. We don't have the time. If we're going to save Wolf, I need Clara and you. Okay, I'm here. You can count on us. Yes, of course. I'm so scared for Wolf. While I'm trying to bypass the detonation mechanism. You have to make sure there are no nasty surprises. Knowing Crow, she added more traps. I don't want to put additional pressure on you guys. But Clara Velvet, this is the most important hack of your life. Okay. Of course. If this goes wrong, Wolf won't make it. Okay, so we need to hack and we need to save Wolf. A lot happened in this chapter. We found out who Dr. Crow is. And it's Roxy, and I've known it was Roxy forever. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Or I just couldn't prove it in any way. It was just the way she talked and the way nothing absolutely happened to her. And how she was feeling bad for everyone, but did absolutely nothing or tried to do absolutely nothing to help. It was just everything. But yeah, guess we have to save Wolf now. I never thought Wolf would go through a healing, but oh god, okay. Thank you for watching. This one was a long one.